Eubank Jr and Conor Benn are locked in talks for a potential fight on October 8 at the O2 Arena in London. However, it's reported that they're currently being held up by a dispute over the rehydration clause. Benn campaigns at welterweight, 147 pounds, while Eubank Jr is a middleweight, 160 pounds. Mark Robinson, Matchroom 3 Nigel Benn's son Conor Benn is 21-0, 14 KOs, and usually competes at welterweight, 147 pounds. It's understood that they've agreed a catchweight of 156 pounds for their potential meeting, but this does not fully settle the weight issue. According to the Daily Star, they are not yet in agreement over the rehydration clause. A rehydration clause is a contractual pact which binds both fighters to a second weigh-in on the day of the fight, 24 hours after the standard weigh-in on the day before. In recent years, these have become more common, with the IBF even making them mandatory for their world title bouts. Typically, a fighter would weigh in on Friday, make the agreed limit, and then rehydrate and fuel up to be significantly bigger by the time they step into the ring. With a rehydration clause, this would restrict how much weight both men can put on in that time. In the case of Eubank Jr versus Benn, such a clause would be put in place to prevent the bigger man, Eubank Jr., from having such a big size advantage after rehydrating. For IBF world title fights, the rehydration clause is 10 pounds above the standard limit. However, Eubank Jr and Benn will of course not be meeting for an IBF world title, and so they can attempt to negotiate any rehydration clause they wish. Benn's team will want as low a weight as possible, while Eubank Jr's camp would ideally want no rehydration clause at all. At present, it's claimed they cannot find an accord, though parties invovled remain confident that they will finalize the deal and make the fight as talks continue.